I think the country's got very serious problems, and people are very frustrated and they don't know what to do. And it's very difficult to make changes no matter what people say, from whatever political angle.
The majority of Americans are moderates and reasonable, and I think it is a pretty small minority that's kind of leading the discussion.
Once someone has made up their mind and refuses to listen to the other side, it doesn't really go anywhere.
When you listen to the rhetoric on both sides, they're getting further and further apart from each other, and somebody has to take the median.
One morning, my husband wakes me up and says, "The Daily Show is planning a rally for Sanity." I went, "Get out." so I went online. He went to work and I went online to look. And I said, "It's for real." And I booked Amtrak tickets right then and there. I don't go to parades. I don't do rallies. I'm like, oh yes, because I love this country and I know my husband does too. And it is ridiculous that the extremists think that they're the only ones that have a voice.
I mean, the majority of our friends, now I'm in my 50s, Bob's in his 60s, but the majority of our friends, I mean, everybody watches Jon Stewart.
I think he hit it just right. He said, we're not getting together to support a candidate. We're getting together because there's so much loud, rude wrongness out there that we just want to go and get together and say, you know, we're voters too, and we're more in the mainstream. No.
How do you reach people who don't know about something but they're afraid of the words that you're using to talk about it? That's tough, because you want to come around it in a way that you can enter into a dialogue without inciting the particular things to a degree where the wall goes up and there's no more talking, because fear is there. You know, I think of working with horses. There's a calmness that you have to establish in yourself to approach horses and talk, that are afraid of things that they don't know aren't really worth being afraid of. And you don't do it directly. You don't confront them. You don't like, if a horse won't jump a ditch, you don't force him to jump a ditch. You have to go in a roundabout fashion and kind of let the horse find out that it doesn't have to be afraid of that ditch. It can clear it easily. It can walk over it.
We live in such a world of negativity, and all the front pages are covered in negative issues. And there's, you think about the pursuit of happiness. Everyone's got a big, huge smile on their faces here. Everyone's having a blast. What a great reason to meet and join around. And I've never been a part of such a huge crowd for something so.
It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
Whether you're on the right, you're on the left, you're a moderate, we're just here to have a good time. Canadian, American, we're all people.
Yeah.
I think right now we live in a world where everything is so disconnected, and community is almost a foreign word. I think it's really important that we connect with people.
I didn't think anybody'd come. This is just amazing. We were up on those steps of the art museum, and they did the wave. They started at the top, and it went all the way back, as far as you could see. And just seeing everybody else here makes you feel like things are possible.
I heard a lot of people having like really civil, nice discussions. There wasn't arguing, there wasn't yelling, and it was people like working towards a common goal and like finally trying to understand each other.
Well, it's a unique political theater event, as you can see by all the signs. People brought a lot to it, and you rarely see that these days. You see people come to see things, but you don't see them bring things to an event. And today was very much people bringing things to it. So that was the best part of it, was people, as usual.